I know that it's been a bit since my last Underlords video, but the reality is it's been a bit since my last anything video. So for that I apologize, but we're hoping to get things back on track in the immediate future, and we're going to start things off with another Twitch highlight video. So here you go. Hopefully you enjoy the game, and as always, thanks for watching. I'm typically okay with like good stuff meta, but you have to actually find it. Like my Tide Hunter, it took me forever to find Tide Hunter. He was still 1 star. Like it just comes down to, at that point I was playing against people with multiple 3 stars and I still had like a bunch of 1 stars. I just needed to find stuff sooner. Also, again, I'm at the bottom of this lobby. Remember earlier when I was like, I'm either at the top or the bottom? We had one where I was in the middle, but every other one has been correct. And by correct, I mean brutal. Like, I will get wrecked here. Fucking top 100 guy. It'd be nice if I like got bonus points for doing well in these lobbies, but I don't. The last time I was in a lobby that was like this, where it was almost all lords, I was playing against Savich. And I actually did pretty well in that one. I got second, so maybe this is a good omen. Maybe I'll play up to the competition. Or maybe I'll just get lucky. And I'll get like 4 big time contracts and coast to a win. It's only frustrating because we went forward just to go backward. I mean, I don't even know if we're gonna end up using it, but it's far and away the best choice here, so you take fall. And then we get stuff like this. Stuff that just says, oh, by the way, you really want to go Primordial Mages because you took fall from Grace. We see what you did, and we want to take that from you. Not many other people this early in Primordial, so maybe I got that going for me. I mean, we already have Embarrassment. These are all, like, Claymore's pretty okay, but I think we just take Smuggler this early. Fall from Grace will be a waste, but these ones are fine. This is likely going to end up getting sold, but Puck is good. Of course, it's a double Slarder game, and then I won't be able to buy them because it's just like gifting me Primordials. It'll help with yeah, but like I gotta be honest, if I go with those units, I almost feel like the Human Silence still might end up being better on them. But we'll see. I mean, there's a chance it's not entirely useless. I'll be honest, Zombie, I just never go Scrappy Mage. Like, that's the answer to your question. You just don't do it. I'm gonna do something really stupid. But we're gonna level and try to win streak. Oh, somebody else did it as well. Actually, 3 total people did it, and I'm up against one of them. But I at least have the 3 mages, 3 primordials, and 1 2-star, so hopefully this works out. So they have that tinker that I'm not touching. Kill the tinker, please. Thank you. That was really close. It's a lot of people upgrading units. Good lord, that's not good for me. Like, that's not good at all. Like, I know Razor being in the corner is, like, not super helpful, but... maybe we do this instead. It's at least somewhat centralized, I guess. Oh wow, they got a good squad. Do they also have a contract, I wonder? No, they just have those 2 to Bloodbound. If I win this, it's on the back of Tiny 100%. Well, and the fact that I have 5 units to their 4, but also Tiny had a really good toss. Tough, because theoretically, if I sell Tiny and I win, I catch an interest point. We'll try it. I don't think we're going to try to 3-star Tiny anyway. Once combat starts, I can buy this Razor. Like, if I can catch some 2-stars here, we should be able to snowball this, but... uh-oh. Uh-oh! SpaghettiOs! I don't think we're gonna win this. It was exactly my fear. I mean, I don't think I'm going 6 mages, but we can grab it to grab it, I guess. Go to 6 after interest is locked in, just so that my shop is a level 6 shot next time. He had a very eclectic build, but it's working for him. Who is that? Maffoon? Yeah. Just knights, but also with a 2-star puck, huh? Alright, so the razor thing changes that up a bit. So instead you go with that. And you go with Morphling over the Lena because with no Crystal Maiden to power up Lena, you're less likely to get her thing off. These at least provide you Eidolons when they die. AoE can be good zombie, but the reason I think that Ogre might be slightly better early on is because until you get Crystal Maiden up and running, the mages and the units that you do use don't have great ways to generate mana, and the attack speed bonus that Bloodlust provides means that you're generating mana faster, so Ogre kind of serves like a dual, he's like a double duty unit. Vanguard's really tempting here. Arcane Boots could get a lot done as well. It's between those two. I think it's still Boots. And it gave me Blink Dagger. Well, shit. I swear I clicked that in time. Well, I want to guarantee this interest, and I suppose you're my new target. I'm so angry about that. Like, Blink Dagger is not what I wanted in pretty much any circumstance. That Luna's gonna wreck me because it's gonna clean up my Eidolons. Yeah. This Blink Dagger is gonna annoy me like literally for the rest of the game.
Trust
Queen finally.
in me.
Yeah, Vanguard would have been decent for my front line. Arcane Boots would have helped me trigger stuff since I still don't have Crystal Maiden up and running. Blink Dagger is going to annoy me for the rest of the game. I mean, the mana gen is fine, but Arcane Boots nets, like, far more for your squad. Like, Blink Dagger is nice on one unit, but Arcane Boots you can get to trigger on, like, 5, right? So it's the difference between, like, 50 to maybe 100 mana gained per fight to, like, if you group up in the beginning and somebody triggers it early, then the one Boots can be worth, you know, almost double that, so... Oh, we're gonna get wrecked here. Not only are they on a good Knight squad, but they also have more 2-stars than me. Like 2-star Luna, 2-star Abaddon spelled disaster for me this early, I think. Or at least making it respectable, but... The bubble from Abaddon kept it alive!
You dare anger
Kept
the
it
queen?
alive. Man, that early Tidehunter is so tempting. I mean, we'll buy it and then end up selling it, but we'll buy it just to make me feel good. Upgrading Morphling would actually be a pretty big deal for me. So would finding a Viper, I guess. But we've hit our 50 gold, so now we can start focusing on leveling. That'll also help quite a bit. We're gonna go into wolves here soon. I mean, we're really looking for like Crystal Maiden and Viper. Well, and I guess Keeper. Who's honestly not very good without Crystal Maiden, though. It's so weird, like, I feel like I'm doing terrible this game, and then I look over and in terms of health, we're in second, but I really feel like we're not doing well. I have like this general cadence for the natural flow of the game, and I feel like I'm behind, if that makes any sort of sense at all. Alright. Sacred Relic does nothing. Dawning is tempting because we're not gonna ourselves use much healing. But it's gotta be boots. We're not making this mistake again. So we actually want to repurpose some of these like that. Because the boots are up to 2 cells away. See, if I had another boots, then they would chain as well, right? Like, I think boots might need to change to puck here as well. So we love that. I mean, I guess we'll buy this, but we're gonna end up selling it. Boots hits Morphling. Boots should still hit that. Yeah, this is fine. This is much better. Weird string of lag there. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. I don't have the right build to like fully protect him yet. And without Crystal Maiden, he's also still pretty garbage as well. And not being a 2-star, he's still pretty garbage. Like, the reality is he's a bit of a liability. I just don't have anything better to put in. Like, how have I not seen a single Crystal Maiden by now? Just throwing that out there. Oh shit, I didn't mean to hit that. Well, I guess we'll take 2 rerolls and still not find Crystal Maiden. Fucking A. Do this so that our next shop is an 8 shot as we take this big hard L. And I'm just bleeding health now. I've hit the point now where like everybody else is hitting power spikes and I'm not. Like, That was a ton of damage. I'll have multiple 2-stars. I mean, I guess we have a bunch of 2-stars. They're just not great ones. Pretty desperately need a Viper. Pretty desperately need a Crystal Maiden. And they're just not coming up. I'll grab this Morphling once combat starts as well. Like, Puck and Morphling are, in this particular build, probably the best units that you could try to 3-star, so. I'm up to 8 now, so I got, what, 15% to maybe find Arc Warden. That might help. Yeah, I'm just gonna bleed health. Like, I was up in 2nd place, and now I'm gonna be, like, last after this, right? That's what I was talking about earlier. Like, you can be up at the top, and you have a couple of bad rounds, and then you're just dumpstered. Like, you're better than Puck. Yeah, I only need a 2-star Crystal Maiden, and I don't have a 1-star Crystal Maiden. Just gonna ignore Kunkka. I'm actually gonna take the rolls here, because I'm just at the point now where, like, I need to find some key units. Like, I have to stem my bleeding a bit. Tinies will likely get sold if not necessary, but like, Queen of Pain still being 1-star hurts. I still pretty desperately need to find Viper. Like, Viper would place Keeper of Light in a heartbeat, even as a 1-star. Oh, well, that's interesting. You replace Keeper. Faux show. And we got a Moon Shard to power up those attacks. Alright. That was an okay. That was an okay round. And there's the Viper that we want. Who is Viper better than at the moment? Probably better than Ogre. Because we still want the dragon turned on. So I could either go 6 mages, or I could try to find an Arc Warden to put in there. Man, even after all this, I still might lose this. This is insane. Yeah, I'm going to. Just have to hard hunt, I think, for some unit upgrades. That's one way to do it. Still keep trying to level up though, because we will absolutely trade out, like, actually, let's do this. I don't think Assassins matters as much, especially with her at 1-star. It's actually pretty tempting for me to just lose some economy to defend my health, jump to 9, and throw Keeper in. Like, I don't think we're gonna end up going 3 Assassins, especially with her at 1-star, because we'd even still rather have an Arc Warden over her at that point as well. Like, you keep Morphling in because it's amazing, you keep Viper in because it's amazing, and because of the puck, but I think that she ends up gone. We'll end up picking that up in a minute. But like all around, I think this just ends up being better. Gets me to 6 mages. I'll probably want to swap to this side eventually. What do I need? I need 1 more Viper to upgrade that. I need 2 more pucks to 3-star that. The early Lich was a pretty big deal, so hopefully that really helps me out. I actually think something like this is better. I really want to chase 3-star Morphling, but this late, I'm not sure that I can. If I sell this and I win, it's an extra interest point. So upgrades, we need keepers. We need 1 more Viper, 2 more pucks, and we're still hunting for Arc Wardens to maybe make our jump to 10. I think the biggest power spikes, like in the immediate future, that we could get though would be Viper to 2 and 2 more keepers to 2. Like, that's the ideal. We're gonna try to turn this around. The back of mages. I've been seeing everyone else play him tonight, so why not us anyway, you know? Arms are making you feel like you're dying. Nothing in the shop. We're going into the NPC round, so we just kind of hang tight. Insane push day yesterday. There's an Arc Warden. If I had 1 more gold, I would just go to 10 right now, but we'll wait. We'll wait and see what item we get here. But going to 10 increases my chances of finding keepers, Arc Wardens. Only hurts my chance to find that 3rd Viper by 1%. What's it do my tier? Only 2% loss on trying to find pucks. Octarine is tempting because of so many mages, but I think it's I. Well. Because we can throw I there. So now we need 1 more Lich. The only reason I went to 10 is because finding that Lich, going to 10, from 9 to 10 doubles your chances of finding ace units, and if we can 2-star Lich, that's amazing. But it also meant that we hit Primordial. Like, we lose all our money, but we're also pretty low in health. Defending our health is relevant, so we can just kind of go to 10. Try to slow recoup, maybe get lucky. We need keepers, Arc Wardens, Vipers, Liches, and pucks. Give it to me, baby. There's one star keeper back here. I mean, we'll cycle this for the achievement thing, but I'll hold tight. Oh, somebody else got a Viper to 2. Dang it. How many Vipers are? It's only... Oh, I guess this person's stacking a bunch trying to go to 3. They're still... That's me. They're still trying to get... Okay. So there's some Viper competition, I guess. If we can survive till 30 and get another good item. Chain Frost, go! Save me. Save me, Puck. We find Enigma. I think Enigma replaces Tiny, realistically. Also, fun fact, I think if we 2-star... yes, please. I think if we 2-star Lich, I might put Dagger, Blink Dagger and Lich. Just to Chain Frost faster. Just throwing that out there. I'm like doing the dance. I gotta use the restroom because I drank all this. Well, we gotta see this through. Alright, so they look like they're on a pretty traditional good stuff comp. Looks like they got some hunters in there, some warriors. Probably gonna beat me because they had scaled, right? They did not have scaled. They just straight beat me in the back of other good stuff. Alright. Ruins the win streak, but if we survive one more round, we make it to NPC, get another item. Really, you're just looking for upgrades here. Take our free reroll and nothing. Enigma replaces Tiny. Lich is an upgrade. Still need Arc Wardens and Keepers. Still need Pucks. We're going to start more aggressively rolling down post NPC round as well. You didn't know you could highlight units like that? Yeah, that's one of my easiest ways to see like what I'm competing for, you know? I really need my Keeper to hit 2 stars because his forces are just pretty lackluster, you know? I think it's better than no horses, but could really use that as a much bigger burst when it goes off. I don't think we beat dinos, for the record. None of that, so we're gonna wait, collect our 3 interest, and then aggressively roll down. We're the only one at 10 still. But that's gonna change after this, which is why we're gonna aggressively roll down. Because I think after round 30, you're gonna see at least half the lobby go to 10, if not more. Like, I bet this Kiani guy goes to 10 for sure, sitting up there at 50 gold, but... Yeah, I don't think we can actually beat dinos, so Smuggler is gonna be helpful here. Because we don't have the burst to kill them before they get their thing off, and then we don't have the sustain to survive it, so... Or maybe I'm wrong? Go! Prove me wrong! Give me a good item! Do it! Do it! Keeper! Alright. Refresher! Boom. Which means you can go here to faster charge your stuff. We absolutely want Refresher on the Lich. There's an Enigma. Arc Warden. Items for the achievement, but keep on rolling. Love how I need a single lich, but I get 2. One Arc Warden, 1 Lich, 1 Puck. You know what? We're actually going to change the Moon Shard off of Keeper, I think. No, I think it's probably still better keeping Scotty there. I could go back and forth. Like, Moon Shard on this is good, but not with him at 1 star. I think him charging his horses faster is just better. Again, we need 1 Lich, and I've been shown 3 Troll Warlords. I have no Trolls, no Warriors. 3 Troll Warlords. Well, I literally have 4 units I need 1 more of to upgrade. Pairs only stream has returned, folks. I don't know if Blink Dagger on Enigma is correct here, actually. I think changing... Changing Blink to, like, Razor, actually, might be better. With just Enigma back by the boots, I don't know. Arc Warden, Enigma, Lich, Puck. Something. Give me something here. You know you want to. Like, I know I'm doing pretty well here, but, like, we can really power spike if we catch some of these. Like, my bench is stacked. Something's got to give here. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll still leave the Scotty there. Like, changing this to Moonshard... Changing that to Moonshard makes sense, but there's also just not, like... I think a better unit to put the Scotty on. Like, Scotty, I guess, on Keeper keeps him alive? It's also when I'm charging it faster. Yeah. Tombstone's gonna be a... See, like, he got it off twice there because of the Moon Shard, so... I feel like keeping Moon Shard there just makes the most sense. Could go either way on it, though. Alright, now give me Lich Enigma. One of them. Give me a Puck. Locked. If I was lower in health, I would sell Enigma to guarantee the Lich upgrade, but I don't think we're going to take 32. We could probably take, like, low 20s in a single round, but I don't think we're going to take 32. So we'll hold. We have lost to this opponent, though. Knights. Enigma's a big help here, but I don't think Enigma... Oh, he did get his hole off. Okay. Well, we're going to take a lot of here. Yeah, this hurts. This is hurt. Hopefully this Lich upgrade helps. Alright, so Lich goes there, so you're more frontline, so he starts charging faster. also means I want these moved over. Because they potentially also get the benefit of the mana. Hoping for a good item here. So the smuggler stuff. At which point, like maybe it's something great for Arc Warden. That could be a pretty big damage boost. If we can 2-star Enigma, that would be insane. If we get 3-star Puck, that would be insane. Like, we got room for growth here. Pretty far from Mercy. Oh, Shiva's Guard is great, but it's not expanded roster good. Like, I'll just run 2 Enigmas then. We'll just run 2 Enigmas. No big deal. Actually, we want to swap those. Because that'll still get mana from Boots, and Boots goes up to 2 away. But that'll also hit him, which is more important than the Puck, I think. I mean, expanded roster, as far as I'm concerned, is just, like, always great. Like, it's really hard to... Like, roster not only lets you potentially complete different alliances, add additional units, which is very, very scalable, but it also means you're dealing more damage to your opponent, potentially, right? Like, expanded roster is just all around great. Having another Enigma in is another chance at chickens, too. Oh, baby! A triple! So now if I find an Enigma, I'd have to buy another unit to put in. That's kind of funny. Oh, baby, a triple. Yeah, passing on the Frost Armor sucks. Like, Shiva's Guard's great, but it's not expanded roster great. Like, this might be my favorite item in the game. Period. Alright, it's the Knights guy that whipped our ass last time. Since that time, got a few upgrades, like a second Enigma and a 3-star Puck, and it seems to have paid off. Seems to have paid dividends. All right, me and this good stuff player, huh? Theoretically, Necrophos would let me finish the Heartless. I think the only real change I want is like this here. I think the rest is fine. Like, I kind of want to spread out because of Disruptor. Like, that's my biggest concern. But I also need to keep my stuff in the corner to protect Keeper. And like, once the static shield comes off, I usually get a pretty big burst here between the Chain Frosts, but I don't know. It's kind of whipping my ass. Do I lose? I might just lose here, because I didn't adjust for Disruptor. Down to 3. Wow, I can't even put another unit in because I upgraded. Do this. It's a little more like I wanted Crystal Maiden even further over. I didn't get there in time, but it was a little. Oh, I didn't even get her moved in time there. A little more protected against Disruptor, which is what I was trying to go for. I think he still's got me though. It's gonna be close. Oh, I think they might have got it, unless they have an Aegis. But even so, we can still improve our positioning. If they have an Aegis, I didn't look. And we won. I was gonna say, not only could we improve our positioning, but we could still stick a whole nother unit in.